Welcome on over to Automotive World, everyone. I'm your host, Vinny Mystery, and tonight we have huge news regarding the 2025 Kia Carnival. Not only is it getting a hybrid powertrain, but we have pricing information as well. Stay tuned. We're going to do two different videos. We're going to do a short version and we're going to do a deep dive. So stay tuned. Let's find out everything that we have. And we have pricing for 2025. Keep in mind, all the pricing I'm going to show you up here is MSRP. So it does exclude destination handling fees, tags, titles, and other retailer charges or dealer options or options that you may choose in general. This is just MSRP. Starting off, the regular Kia Carnival. No hybrid, just regular Kia Carnival is going to start at $36,500. And for the hybrid variant, that's going to start at $40,500. So a $4,000 price difference there. I'm gonna be honest, stay tuned for the deep dive, but it's big price increases across the board. Starting off with the LX here, we see that it starts at $36,500. The Carnival LXS is going to start at $38,500. That is a $2,000 jump. The EX is going to start at $40,700. So that's a little bit more than $2,000 jump. It's a little bit more than that. That's, we're getting up there. Then we get up to the SX, and this is huge. The SX is $45,600. That is huge. Compared that to the EX, that is almost a $5,000 jump. And then we get to the SX Prestige. And keep in mind, this isn't the hybrid trims yet, guys. This is just the regular ones. The SX Prestige is going to be $50,600. That is a lot of money for a people mover. That is a lot of money for a minivan. Now we get into the hybrid pricing. The hybrid, as we said, it's going to start at $40,500. The EX version of the hybrid is going to be $42,700. The SX version of the Carnival hybrid, $47,600. And the ultimate, the bad boy, the biggest, the baddest, the best one of the bunch, the Carnival Hybrid SX Prestige, $52,600. That is huge. First of all, prices have increased a lot for this van. And we're going to talk about a little bit more in the deep dive. We'll talk more about the actual comparison versus the old one. But there's some key things here. Number one, like I said, this vehicle has grown in price exponentially, as many vehicles have. However, though, considering the average price of a new car here in the United States, when you look at some of this pricing here, it doesn't make sense for you to buy one of these trims when for a few $1,000s more, you could buy the hybrid. Like for me, if you look at it, I would just get, if you're thinking about getting an EX, right? Maybe you don't want the SX or Prestige, but you want an EX. I would just spend the money and go get the LXS, which is the base hybrid trim, or spend a little bit more and just get the EX and the hybrid. And when we look at it here, which we'll do, and we'll go more into that deep dive, but we'll talk a little bit about it here. The biggest thing is that the hybrid version is going to get the 1.6 liter turbo hybrid engine. So it's going to give you a 54 kilowatt hour motor, a 6-speed automatic, and it's going to give you combined 242 horsepower, 271 pound-feet of torque. For those of you who don't know, the older Carnival and the current Carnival is still using that V6 that you can find in things like the Telluride. So you still get some power, not as much as the V6, but you do get that fuel efficiency and a little bit more range. We're going to go more into the deep dive. So we're going to cut this video here, but we're going to go into the deep dive. I'm going to show you the pricing between old and new, and we're going to see, and honestly, we're going to talk about this. Is this really worth it or not? So stick around. I'll have another video posted. This will be edited into a shorter clip, but for those of you who want to see that deep dive, stick around here. We're going to be right back.